single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Tripping with the Chris's.
It is an awesome day. Y'all, last night was horrible storms. We thought we were gonna get golf ball size hail, tornadoes, lightning, but again, the Weather Channel was wrong. So we're happy about
it wasn't wrong. We were just not in that 70%
in that
area.
zone. Yeah, we got a lot of rain.
Yeah.
And God, not even that bad of a wind.
No.
We've had much worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, today is gorgeous.
We're at Thousand Trails, Lake Conroe.
Yes, we spent a lot of time here. We've had a lot of people asking us about how we move about because they know that we move around a lot, but they also know we still work in the Houston area. So we thought we'd get on here and kind of explain how this works for us. There's a lot of people here and everybody has a different story and a different journey, but we're going to talk about us and then maybe give some shout outs to some friends.
Yeah, it's we're not doing a review on Thousand Trails, although we are doing a review on one of the places that we do go. It's Corral RV Park in Tomball, and it's 3 blocks off of the main street.
Tomball is one of the places that we like to go.
Yeah.
And we're going to try some other places in the surrounding area.
Yeah, and we do. So the way we work our full-time living with Thousand Trails, we have an elite membership, which allows us to stay 3 weeks into the park, and then we could go park to park to park, or we have to be out 7 days, and then we can come back into the same park. The problem for
those are Thousand Trails parks that we can go to, and they're all over the country.
And there's one in Columbus that's 60 miles away from us.
Too far.
Too far for us. She works in downtown Houston, so it's too far for us.
It works kind of like a timeshare.
Yeah.
So there's
it's
rules depending on the membership that you have.
Yep, and Columbus is just too far to drive every morning to downtown.
It would be doable. It's not what we want to do.
Right. So the next option is to be out of the Thousand Trails campground for 7 days. So we tend to bounce around in the Cypress Tomball area because we still have kids there.
Yeah, my parents and my
your
brother
parents.
and sister-in-law live
so
there.
there's a lot of families still in that area. And so we'll end up in Katy for a week. We'll end up in Cypress for a week. Katy is Summer Breeze.
And Westlake.
We'll stay at Westlake in Cypress. And then we've stayed at the Corral RV Park in Tomball. We're trying to do this the least expensive way we can to save as much money as we can. Right now, Tomball has everybody beat, the Corral RV Club.
Price-wise, for the week.
Yeah. The Corral RV Park. I'm going to throw some pictures up. It's got 210 sites. I will just tell you this, is that if you go in, do not let the front part of the park
deter you,
because most everybody that's not full-time, that's there for a week, a month, a day, or whatever, goes to the back of the park, and the back of the park's pretty nice.
Yeah, there are some really nice rigs back in there, and so the front is kind of deceiving when you first pull in. I wasn't too sure about it.
Yeah. They do tout their Wi-Fi, but their Wi-Fi is not good at all. It's supposed to be getting, I think something's happened. It's getting fixed anyways, or it's supposed to be getting fixed. You do need to be self-contained because they only have 2 bathrooms. They have a men and a women's that's up at the clubhouse. And that's the only shower that they have, and that's in the Washita area.
Yeah, for that whole park, that's a lot. So
you need to be self-contained.
Yeah.
The nice part is that it's $220 for the week.
And it's not really a place that you want to get away to for vacationing.
No.
You know, if you're looking to get away with your kids, your family, that's not really the place. It's more of a transitional place. But it's fun to go there, and it's clean, it's quiet, and we're real close to Main Street, which is, Tomball's like a small Texas town, sort of, and they've got restaurants and some bars and a market and shops and
Yeah, every Saturday
yeah,
they
the
have
weekends are pretty active.
Yeah, every Saturday they have a farmer's market. And I don't even know that I'd call it let's not call it a farmer's market, because it's not. It's a foodie market. It really is. It's a lot of food vendors, a lot of wine vendors.
Well, there was homemade soaps and honey.
There was
and
a
candles.
there's a couple of those, but I would say and one place to buy produce. No, two places to buy produce. Anyways, way more foodie booths, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was hungry, so.
Okay, well, we've only been once, so we're not, I mean, it could change and transition. There could be different booths there each time.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. It's open every Saturday, so who knows? We'll have to go do it again.
So that's one of the things that we like about the Thousand Trails is that they make us get out for a week. So with doing that, we decided that we were not going to go to the same park over and over and over again. We wanted to bounce around to the different parks. As we do the different parks, we're gonna give you our opinion of it.
And a little sampling.
And a little sampling of it. So one of the things with the Corral RV Park is you're in a town that has, if you have AT&T, if you have Verizon, if you have T-Mobile, it doesn't matter, you're going to have good cell service. One of the things that we just purchased for Wi-Fi is travel data. I'm going to do a whole thing on travel data.
The reason we kind of picked initially the Thousand Trails membership is because we had our little tow behind, and we would come out here for weekends and actually do our camping, and that was a lot of fun. And our kids would come out and pop up tents, and this was a good family place to come.
Absolutely.
And it just kind of grew into, well, could we live here, like really live here when we go full time? And the price you just couldn't beat. It's $3 a day to stay here for full hookups.
Okay, well, that's after your initial membership.
Of course, of course.
And well, a lot of people don't know anything about Thousand Trails. So there's an initial membership, and depending on what membership you get, depends on the price of the initial. So if you're paying monthly to pay that off, we've been very fortunate. We just paid up front. But
there's also an annual.
And then you also have to pay an annual due on top of that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, if you're full time, it breaks down to $10 a night, maybe less, probably.
And then when we're out of the park, obviously we pay like a weekly rate, or if we need to stay longer, we could pay up to a monthly rate. And then every park is different. Some charge electric, some don't. Some have like a built-in in their rate. They'll have like if you go over this much, then you have to pay the difference in electricity.
Yeah, like Corral RV Park in Tomball, they have a monthly rate. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, $160 of that monthly rate goes towards your electric bill, and then whatever the difference is, you pay.
I think it's $125.
All right, $125. At the end of the month, whatever the difference is, you pay the difference.
You don't get a credit back if you don't use $125, but
I'm telling you that
that's a good deal.
Yeah, and even the monthly rate is still way cheaper than anything we found. We've stayed at places that are $800 a month, plus you have to pay a park fee or a water park fee. Which is another $75 a week or something like that, plus 14 cents a kilowatt hour. So parks are all over the board.
Yeah, there's some a la carte stuff.
Yeah.
But we're excited. We're going down south.
Yeah, we're going to South Houston to Jetstream.
Next time we're out, which is in a couple of weeks.
Yep, and that'll be our cheapest resort yet because of Passport America, which we just joined.
But y'all, this Thousand Trails Lake Conroe here is so peaceful and so well maintained. and the people are super friendly. We really, really enjoy everybody. We have gotten to know so many people, which we've talked about before on our Facebook Lives, but everybody here has a different story. Like there's some little houses over this way, and we know a couple people that live in them, and they live there full time.
Yep,
There's a retired couple, Bonnie and Kale. There's a friend of ours, Darlene, and she works full time and lives in her little tiny house. And then her mother has a little house too. And then as far as RVs, you can get what they call an annual site, and you pay an annual fee for that, plus your annual membership fee.
Yep. I'm not going ahead. You do it. You started. I can't just edit it and all of a sudden the male voice comes into it.
Okay, so here at Thousand Trails, we also have some friends that have what they call annual sites, where they can leave their RV here 12 months a year.
Yep.
There's some rules about them having to be out for a period of time, which, everybody takes vacation. It's easy to do.
Yep.
But for the most part, this is their home and where they reside. We have Cherie, who stays.
And
then we have Michelle and Shane.
Yep.
And then we have a couple friends that have, it's kind of their weekend place. They have an annual site, but they go out to their houses during the week and work, and then they come in on the weekends and get away and just hang out with their friends. And we cook together and eat together, get out on the boat, drink together.
Yeah, it's their weekend house is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's Jennifer and Mike, and then Jean
and
Crystal. And gosh, there's a lot of people. Then we have friends like us who are selling their house. There's Mike and Diane, and they are about to buy their new rig, and they're going to move around like we do.
Yep.
It's economical,
Man,
and it's fun.
I need a little bell ringer every time we're throwing out names to ring the bell. Bing, bing, bing.
Why?
That's all these friends that we got.
Yeah.
We got more friends now than we did when we were living in the sticks and bricks.
They're just all spread out. People come and go. Oh, we do have another couple they got a new rig, and they're waiting on an annual site to open up here.
Yep.
It's Preston and Ella, and
Yep.
they're going to be moving in June, hopefully, I think, is when their site will be available, and they're chomping at the bit to get in here. I think they're going to love it.
Yeah, and then didn't we have Dustin and Leslie, and we have Scott and Allison, and they travel all over the United States going Thousand Trails to Thousand Trails.
Yeah.
So there's multiple ways of doing it. You can for 1,000 Trails.
It's not really a place to come here and stay just for the winter season because of the 21-day rule in and out. You could, but it's not ideal.
And there's a lot of people that do. I mean,
And some bounce back and forth between here and Columbus and Lake Whitney, and then just kind of go around through those. But
or they go from here to next door. What's the name of that place?
oh, 4 girls.
4 Girls.
Yeah, it's
And they have it's more for smaller. We couldn't fit in it, I don't think.
it's a little temporary place because
Yeah.
they know they can accommodate the people for 7 days that leave here, and then
Yeah.
it's also an RV storage place.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And there's an Amazon locker box, which is awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, being right next door. So they don't accept packages here. Well, they do, but you have to pay like $5 a package. And gosh, we'd be broke doing that as much as we buy on Amazon.
Yep. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
But, well, you got to end it.
Oh. Ah!
You
Hey,
guys,
Here we go with
our
how-
struggle. The struggle is real.
The struggle. Here's the struggle. How is it going to end this episode?
We appreciate you guys jumping on.
We really do.
Sharing this little bit of, I don't know, time with us.
Oh,
and-
wait. Hey, listen, if anybody's thinking about the Reese Goosebox hitch, check out my video. I'm going to figure out how to link it, maybe here or wherever it's going. Check out that YouTube, that video on my thoughts of the Reese Goose Box hitch. Okay, go ahead now.
You guys have a blessed day, and remember, be kind.
Take care. See you later.
Bye.
Everybody, if you like this video, subscribe, hit the like button.
And ring the bell for notifications.
Absolutely.